you know, when I went in for this, honestly, when I went in for after reading the pilot, which I thought was well written and magnificent and fun. I'm so sorry. And I asked Dan and others, I said, you know, who's playing, Jeff? And they said, this kid, Joel McHale, who's on Soup Suck. I said, well, what do you mean he's on SAG? Well, if you watch it, it's very funny. Well, what does it do? Well, it puts down other shows. Well, I don't know. Oh, they all stink. What? Anyway, no, I never watched him on that. And I refused to watch him because I learned right away from working with him that he has his own sense of humor. He's very, very funny, a genuinely good guy. And I just hope you can work out that whole hemorrhoid issue.
Really bad after the pool episode.
But you know what? I mean, Chevy does bring up. Chevy does bring up a great point because Joel is already known from The Soup, and you know I was always a fan of Joel's prior to meeting him. And what's great about it, you know, the boy can act. He can bring it. My favorite scenes I've done on the show have been like one-on-ones with him, and it's just. It's great. It's like it's an education. This guy's got an MFA. He's done stunt work. This guy's like he's the real deal. And and the best thing about that, I mean, he's a great actor. And he's helped me. I mean, you've helped me out so many times. Like you know, in terms of like hey, you know, and that's the great thing about our cast. We're definitely really collaborative. Hey man, you know, what do you think if I say it like that? And you'll be, you know, it'd be funny if you say it like that.
And what about that torso?
You know,
Oh yeah.
yeah. What about that body? Come on. And I mean, and it's great. I mean, and Joel, and I don't think it can be stated enough. Joel does set the tone for the show because he is as cool as you think he is. He is as nice you think as he is, and I think he really sets the tone. And it's just great. And the collaboration I think has been just a wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean, this has been the best part of the
Really.
Yeah, but you know, you can't pick one person. Although it's clearly Joel is the star of the show, and that's what we like. And what we support as actors, but I mean,
That
I don't know what I mean. Okay,
That almost
what I'm trying to say is
That's what
he
we
deserves it,
support.
and he plays the character great. But everybody in this cast, from Allison to Gillian to who are we missing today? Yvette.
Danny Pudi.
They all and Danny Pudi. We all. Are amazed at what they do each week with their lines and how they, frankly, it takes a lot to make me laugh, and I laugh all the time on my way to the bank. No.
Nice.
No.
Nice.
It's favored nations.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, but you know, it's really. I'm saying this because look. I started SNL a long time ago, the first year.
Yes.
I worked with some really, really wonderful, you know, with Belushi and Gilda and the people who are still around, Jane and Danny and Billy. And I worked with some of the best. And I don't know that any of them, for this type of show, could do a better job than this cast does. And I mean that. So it's a step up. A step up for me.
Oh.
Man,
Chevy
right here, the icon.
All right, one more story about Chevy. I was sitting in Joel's trailer, and it was the only time the whole season that I was in there. It was just like an incidental thing. It was pure coincidence, and then
I was
Chevy.
like, do not marry Donald. I love you.
It's culturally unacceptable. You will challenge the world too much. We have too much. I was just sitting there with Joel, little tiny trailer outside the stage, and Chevy came in with a newspaper. And it's like, oh hey, how's it going? Oh hey, I was reading this article. It's about such and such. So I was thinking of you guys. Thought I'd show you this article. All right. And he turned around and he started to walk out. He walked down the 2 trailer steps and he turned around. So I'll see you later. Okay. I didn't know you two hung out, you fucks. And he slammed the door. And again, I laughed for. I
we laugh for 5 minutes.
But it's
I was
funny.
like,
and it's a
It's
literally
funny.
a term of endearment.
It's funny because it's unnecessary. It's just like, that's why it's funny. 'Cause it's like, at any time we have a conversation with him, he's just like, or you just see, he's like, what are you wearing, you shit? And it's just like, what? I haven't said good morning to you. I haven't even eaten yet, and I'm getting called a fuck. And it's just funny.
How can there be anything at stake?
Yeah.
What do you mean I'm a fuck? I'm eating cornflakes.